Hello, my name is Cheryl and welcome to Travel Time. And this week our guest is Lee Kensinger. And Lee has just visited the island of the Dominican Republic, which he went to the location of the Punta Cana. Now Lee, tell me about your trip.
It was a very relaxing resort, the Barcelos Punta Cana Premium they call it. And the beach was great. The weather was perfect. I know we were a little concerned about weather because it says it's always raining.
In that time of the year.
We got maybe 2 days, 20 minutes of rain. But yes,
and then sunshine the rest of the day.
Yes.
They call that area the Coconut Coast because there's so many coconut trees. Is that true? I mean,
when you see the pictures that I took, yes, there's coconut palms everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Now, what did you do for activities? Did you do anything as far as snorkeling or fishing or?
We did take one excursion where we went snorkeling. You could swim with stingrays and nurse sharks and touch them, and they take your picture holding a stingray.
And the water is crystal clear, as I understand, in that part of the Caribbean.
Yes, it was very clear. Actually, it was interesting to find out that we weren't in the Caribbean. The Caribbean starts right around the corner.
Right around the corner. That's why it's on the other coast.
Yes.
So what waters do they call that area?
It's the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah. Oh, I see. So then tell me about the all-inclusive. Now, you did the all-inclusive at the Barcelos Punta Cana. Tell me, is that advantageous for people like you to do the all-inclusive program?
It was great. There's plenty of food. They have 6 specialty restaurants that you can book each morning.
And it's convenient.
It's very
The convenience is well worth it.
Right.
Especially when you have a family and the children like to eat many hours of the day. I mean, you have that access for 24 hours a day.
One of the nice things they had, a big buffet. That's where we had breakfast every day, and we tried the specialty restaurants. There's a Parisian restaurant, a seafood restaurant, Tex-Mex.
Well, they had a real variety of menus. Now, to me, people always feel when they leave the country. Now, did you feel safe traveling to the Dominican Republic?
Everywhere we went, with one exception, yes, we felt safe. We had a representative at the hotel, and one of his first things was to tell us not to leave the property unless we're going with a tour group. I, of course, did leave the property a couple times.
Well, you're the adventurous person.
Well, and I felt safe.
Okay, good.
The staff, everyone I met there was extremely friendly and
they're very helpful. They're able to direct you the right way and which tour operator to use while you're on your vacation. Shopping, was that a pleasurable experience for you, Lee?
Well, that was the one mistake that we made. We went on a tour that was free, and my rule is free is too expensive. We ended up in a gated compound where we couldn't leave for 2 hours.
So I suppose that wasn't the right excursion to take that's free.
If they ever ask you to take the cigar tour,
don't
decline.
Take it. Well, you don't smoke cigars anyways.
Right.
Well, good. So what else can you tell me about the flights? Everything was on time? Was it easy for connections?
Yes, everything went really smooth. The airport in Punta Cana is interesting. It's really a big grass hut. There's no windows and no doors.
So it's really easy to collect your luggage and find your transfer service?
Yes, it was. Okay. I mean, everything went so smooth.
Is there anything else that you'd like to tell our viewers about traveling to Punta Cana?
Well, I think one of the things that was really interesting to me was probably Russians were the most common visitors there.
A lot of European visitors travel to that area.
And Canadians, a lot of people, Spanish people from Latin America were there, and Americans, U.S. citizens, were probably the number 4 group.
So did you have any problem with your Spanish language?
No, that was an interesting thing, how many of their staff were multilingual. They'd talk to me in English, talk to somebody in Spanish.
Could you revert them back in Spanish, Lee?
No. And then they'd turn and they'd talk to somebody in Russian, and I was very impressed with that.
Well, as you can see, Lee had a great time with his friends in Punta Cana, which was known for one of the greatest beaches in the Caribbean. So thank you for tuning into Travel Time, and next week we are going to visit the country of Disney World. Thank you.